Hey, what's up guys? Wally here, and we're going to get right into the action today as I get my first kill. That's just due to the fact that it's a really long game, so I thought I would spare you guys the boring intro where I just run down the path and get right into the place where I start murking mofos. But it's been a while guys. It's been a while, long time. No see, or no see on your part, I guess. And I apologize. The truth of the matter is that I'm a procrastinator, and I had a test this week. So basically, what that means is I really didn't do any of the work that I was supposed to this semester before the test, and that's just kind of the way that I operate. And I actually enjoy kind of setting myself up like that. So basically, what I did was I crammed really hard for a week, took the test, and I think I did pretty well. And that's just the way I've always functioned in school. And I managed to get good grades like that, and it's just kind of the way I'm comfortable working. I don't know. It drives people crazy. It probably would drive you guys crazy if you could see me do it. But yeah, I don't know. I can't. Maybe it's a character flaw. Maybe I'm in denial. Maybe I would really do a lot better if I did stuff on a timely manner. But what can I say? I am not like that, and I didn't do it. So I apologize. I am gonna do my best to make it up to you guys. When I get the new computer, I'm hopefully gonna be churning out some stuff, and not just any old thing. Really good videos. I'm really excited for the PC, but we will get to that in a minute. I've missed you guys. I really have, and I didn't have anything planned today. I don't have anything planned to come on here and talk to you. I just missed your stank, so I had to get on here and come and talk to you guys. And you know what? I'm just gonna open my mouth, and whatever comes out is what it is, and we're just gonna deal with it. And if you hate this commentary, I apologize. I don't think it'll be too bad because I am excited to come and talk to you guys. So hopefully, I can make it good enough that you'll at least feign interest for my sake. But yeah, like I said, super excited about the PC. So obviously I made that video last week, and you guys had a great response. And if you didn't know, because you don't watch my videos, you don't watch all my videos, then just log off right now and unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm totally kidding about that. Please don't take that seriously. But yeah, if you didn't know, I made a video saying that I'm going to get into the PC gaming community as well as the console community. If you don't know, I currently have an Xbox. Anyways, enough information. Yeah, so I'm super excited about getting into the PC gaming community. And after I made that video, a lot of you guys, sent me messages and told me you'd definitely be down to play with me on Steam. And a lot of people helped answer some questions I had, and definitely just kind of opened my eyes to a lot of misconceptions I had about the PC gaming community. I thought it was more of this kind of individual gaming experience where it's kind of just you by yourself and you're not really talking to people and you don't really play with friends, but that definitely does not seem to be the case. I mean, you guys have been awesome, and I'm excited to get on and get a chance to play with you guys. I mean, one guy was even cool enough to not only tell me I could add him on Steam, but he said he has a Mumble account, and he would let me come on and talk with him and his friends sometime so that I could still get the kind of console experience while playing PC. So yeah, you guys have all been great, and if you're any of those people who send me a message, I really do appreciate it. And if you're one of those people who didn't send me a message, then screw you, because you don't help me out. No, I'm just all right. I got to stop with the sarcasm, because there's gonna be people out there that are not gonna get it and take me serious, and then I'm gonna feel bad, and I'm gonna feel like a big asshole, which I am, I guess. But anyways. Another thing I want to get into, another thing I'm excited about. I guess I'm just going to fill you guys all up to date on all the gossip of my life and all the exciting stuff like that. So I hope you're super excited. But yeah, another thing I'm excited about. That was a really weird voice. I'm not good at doing voices, or probably even that good at being funny, so I should stop attempting it. But yeah, another thing I'm pretty excited about doing is just those vlogs. I want to do the vlogs. I want to start doing some game review videos and stuff. I'm going to hopefully finish up my Dragon Age 2 review after this. I've just been trying to figure out how I want to say the last parts of it, I guess. And I guess I've been reading a lot on, video game journalism, how you get into it, and, what's important about becoming a freelance writer and whatnot. And, one of the things they said that's important is, make sure you kind of have a stylized format of how you're going to write and how you're going to, go about grading the games, and make it kind of a simplistic thing so that people can get a sense of your style and kind of get a sense of each game, so that there's a sense of consistency. So when you're rating one game to another game, they kind of get the idea of how it goes and where it stacks up against other things. And I definitely understand. I was gonna say I definitely could understand, and then I was gonna say I definitely could see, and I kind of said a mix of both. So I apologize, but I can definitely understand why that is important, because when you're rating things, obviously you need to kind of have that level of consistency to compare it to. So I'm just trying to figure out that stuff right now, and that's why this is taking me a little bit longer than I would like. I will link that up onto the channel when I do get it done, and I'm going to do a pretty in-depth video about the game when I get this thing finished. Hopefully, which will be soon, and then maybe within a week or so I'll have that video up. But anyways, yeah, so I want to get the camera. I haven't ordered it yet because I don't know what type of camera I'm going to get, and I was thinking maybe I'd throw this question out to you guys, because you guys did me really good when I asked you the last question, about the PC. You guys were great with your responses, and I feel like if I, turn to you guys, you tech-savvy people out there, it's a way that we can, just another way we can interact, which is fun. So, and it makes me do less of, I guess, less of my own independent thinking, which no one wants to do, right? I don't want to be an independent thinker. I just want to let you guys tell me what to do. No, I'm kidding again. But yeah, I was thinking about getting the Flip. I don't know, the new Flip Ultra HD camera. But I know nothing about camcorders. I've never been the type of person to like feel the need to take like home videos all the time or forever immortalize every moment that I have in my life. Like I actually just deleted my Facebook account because I'm not that enthusiastic about that stuff, and I kind of feel always out of place when I'm on it. I'm never like, I like this photo, thumb up, like, I love your status, haha, lol. Like, for me, it seems almost narcissistic, like, the whole Facebook thing. I don't know if you guys get that sense, like, to constantly tell people what you're doing all the time, but I am going to be, as objective as or hope I'm being objective, because I guess there's, some narcissism in this as well, like, why would I think that any of you guys, would care about my thoughts on video games? So I guess I can understand, it is another just form of sharing, just like I guess I share stuff about video games. People are sharing stuff about, their lives on there. But for me, it wasn't, I don't know, I just never cared about that stuff. Like, I never felt the need to share photos of and have proof of me having a good time. I kind of felt like it was me almost validating the fact that I have friends and I have a good time. Maybe, but like I said, I could definitely see how someone could take a look at this whole YouTube thing, and especially the Call of Duty gaming community, and look at it as the same thing. Like, we're validating, the fact that us playing video games is a lot more, I don't even know the word I'm looking for. I guess it's, community-based thing, and it's a lot more important than people who don't understand video games would deem it to be. So I really shouldn't harp on Facebook. I mean, it's just another avenue similar to this where people can connect. But yeah, like I said, for me, just so I don't know anything about cameras, and if you guys could, if any of you do know, and any of you guys know which would be like the best buy for my buck, because I'm not looking to make anything that would be really longer than an hour, or an hour, like 2 hours tops would be all that I would need, and I just want to do some vlogs for you guys, and maybe in the future some other videos, some other like funny, stupid things, stuff like that. And then you can see my sexy face or my ugly face. I will let you guys decide. And you can put a face to the name. Unless you don't want to know what I look like, you want it to be a mystery, then don't watch the vlogs, I guess. I don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah. I'm a little bit all over the place, I'm hyped up to come talk to you guys because it's been a while, and maybe I'm out of practice with the commentaries, but at least it'll be real, and it won't be anything pre-planned, so it'll be natural, and maybe you guys will hate me for this, or maybe you won't. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water, but yeah, I think I'm just going to talk about the game for the rest of this time. I'm just going to talk to you guys about the game, kind of filled you up with everything that you missed over the last 5 days, so I think we're good to get on to Monday Night Combat, and I've been loving this game. I really have. I've played it pretty much religiously and only this for like the last 3 weeks, and I feel like I'm starting to finally get the hang of it. Definitely getting a little bit better at this game, and I'm definitely starting to get the feel for it. And things are just starting to click. My scores are getting better, and I'm getting better scores far more consistently. I would say that my skill at this point is probably comparable to where it was in Call of Duty series. I'm probably just as good at this game now, and if you guys don't know how good I was at Call of Duty, I was amazing. No, I'm just kidding. I was a little bit better than average. I wasn't Socrates or Sandy Ravage. I'm not a pro by any means, but I'm better than average, and it's not rare to see me, I guess, at the top of the lobby. I guess that's the best way I could describe where I am at this game. I definitely still have some problems, and there's definitely some things that I don't do, or things that I should do. Like, for instance, right there, I was low on health. You know, it really would have been smarter to just sit next to that support, let him heal me up before moving on out. Because, you know, I wasn't, even though we have these guys, like, in a good spawn lock right now, there is really no assurance that, like, a assassin like this that can go cloak, like, you know, couldn't break out of that spawn and be waiting for, you know, me. And if I encounter him half health, you know, good chances I could die and ruin my streak, which, you know, obviously, if you guys don't know, most shooters, I think it's like this, you know, but especially in this game, is losing your streak, you know, is the worst thing you could do. That's the mortal sin of this game. Staying alive is the name of the game, because once you build up your streaks, and obviously, right as I say, staying alive is one of the most important things. Of course, I die instantly. That is good. But yeah, you want to try to keep yourself alive. So doing little things like that, like you know, just waiting for your health to regenerate before you move around the map, is a big deal, and is definitely something that you should try to make more of a habit. I mean, I'm watching this gameplay right now, and I'm definitely seeing some things that I could improve upon. One thing that I was pretty happy that I did, you know, somewhat. This is actually pretty smart. I could have got the Annihilator right there, but I saw that gunner, and if you guys don't know, gunners can shred through you in pretty much like a second. They can kill you almost as fast as you can die in Call of Duty. So you don't really want to face one of those guys straight up if you can avoid it. So you know, I made the good play of you know, going around and getting them before I get the Annihilator. I hope I get it here. I know I got it a number of times. There I made the worst play that I made of the game, actually, though. So I guess I'll go over that. So, well, obviously, like I said, gunners are you know, at close range can kill you faster than any other class. Maybe the it is possible that maybe the support can kind of give it a run for its money with the shotgun, depending on how much armor your class has and all that stuff. But you know, gunner is pretty much the deadliest up close to like short mid range class that there is in the game. So when you are confronting them, you really want to be careful about how you go about it. And I wasn't there. This is a mistake that I seem to make all the time, because depending on the skill of the gunner and how well you can maneuver yourself around, you can kind of stay off of him. And if you can keep a good beat on the gunner, you can take him out with an assault. But you know, my problem was there that I was completely stationary. I tried to take him on straight on. You know, and there were a number of things I could have did. The smartest thing that I should have did right there was run away, which you know, at this point I had a lot of kills, and I think I was just getting a little cocky for my own good, which happens to me from time to time. But you know, luckily things like that happen, which put me right back in my place. Or you know, the second thing I could have did was use the juice that I had just purchased, and if I had used the juice, I would have had no problem taking that guy out. But it would have been a waste of the juice, I guess. But it would have kept my streak alive, so ultimately it would have been a better decision. You know, luckily I'm able to get myself another juice, and it's really not too big of a deal that I made that mistake. But if I had done something like that earlier on in the game, it would have totally changed my score. I would have never gotten as many kills as I did in this game. So, you know, you really want to try to focus on staying alive when you're playing this game. It is really the most important thing. And, you know, another thing that I guess I could have did that I forgot to touch on is use my bombs. The things that you have down at the bottom there, you know, you see the X button, the Y button, and the B button all highlighted. Those are the 3 skills that you have, and each class has their own unique skills. I guess this isn't something I really went over too much when I described MNC to you guys last time, so I apologize. So yeah, each class kind of has their own unique skills or abilities, and it's really important to understand these skills and, you know, their specific functions, especially not only for going about the regular objective in the game or maneuvering around the map, but also how they can particularly counter each class. Now, if I was to throw that bomb down and put it in between me and him, it would have made it easier for me to make space between us. And, you know, at a little bit farther range, the assault actually does more damage than the gunner. So if I could have put some space between us, that would have also made it a lot easier for me to win that gunfight. So, you know, if I had thrown that bomb between us, it would have made it harder for him to bridge the distance between us, and it would have made it easier for me to, you know, pull away a little bit, and then I would have been able to be at a more favorable gunfight for myself. You know, I guess what you could call like all this kind of thinking and strategizing is it's really comparable to how I guess Woody's gamertag treats Call of Duty. You know, he's always thinking about getting the gunfight in his favor, and that is really a necessity of this game. So you know, if you have that ability to do that, and you kind of like to think tactically, this is a good game for you, because this game will reward you you know, so much for just being the smarter player and making the smarter move. I mean, half of becoming good at this game is really not understanding gun skill or you know getting comfortable with the controls. Really, what it's about is knowing your limitations with your class, knowing the people that you have strengths against. You know the fights that you should be engaging in and the fights that you shouldn't be engaging in, and it's still something you know that in the like the craziness and hecticness of this game, I still sometimes forget. So that's kind of what you know where I'm working on right now. And I guess if I had one major thing, I guess I'll leave you with this that I could work on, and I'm going to talk about it probably in my next video. Would be managing my juice better. You saw me use it a lot in that game, but I didn't get as many kills as I probably should have. Anyways, guys, that was the game. I went 38-3, I believe. It was really fun talking to you guys again. Yeah, I've missed you guys, and hopefully there'll be plenty of more to see from me in the future. Alrighty, peace!